Quick question. What are you wearing on your wrist right now? Because whatever it is, Apple Watch, Fitbit, Garmin, a smart ring you forgot you even had on, the rules for getting it through airport security just changed. And nobody told you. TSA rolled out updated guidance for wearable devices through 2024 and 2026. The FAA updated lithium battery rules in January 2026. And manufacturers like Dexcom, Medtronic, and Abbott buried the important stuff on page 47 of manuals nobody reads. Today we're going through 9 wearable device rules TSA is now enforcing at checkpoints. The most important one on this list. If you or anyone you travel with uses a CGM, a Dexcom G7, Abbott Libre 3, or Medtronic Guardian, pay close attention here. The rule, CGMs should not go through AIT body scanners or X-ray machines. This comes directly from the manufacturers. The radiation can damage the sensor and completely compromise your glucose readings, and you won't know until hours later when your numbers go erratic. Here's what TSA won't tell you. There is an alternate screening option, a pat-down, and visual inspection instead of the scanner. But you have to ask for it by name. Before you reach the checkpoint, tell the officer, "I'm wearing a continuous glucose monitor, and I need alternate screening." That one sentence protects your device and your health. This one is tripping up frequent flyers who've been breezing through security for years. Updated guidance technically allows you to keep your watch on, but major U.S. airports have been rolling out newer CT scanners through 2024 and 2026. These are more sensitive than older equipment. Metal bezels on the Apple Watch Ultra and Samsung Galaxy Watch are now triggering anomaly alerts at checkpoints where they never did before. Your Apple Watch isn't being singled out. The scanner upgrade changed what triggers an alert. Fix. At any major airport, put the watch in the bin proactively. Hearing aids do not need to be removed at security. That part is fine, but Bluetooth-paired hearing aids can sometimes trigger anomaly alerts on newer body scanners, and if that happens, you get pulled aside for additional inspection. What most people don't know, TSA has a protocol that reduces this hassle entirely. Carry a medical alert card and notify the officer before screening. That single step dramatically lowers the chance of being flagged. TSA has this option. They just don't advertise it. Smart rings contain lithium-ion batteries and metal components. They typically pass through metal detectors fine, but on newer CT scanners, they can get flagged. And because most people forget they're wearing one, the flag leads to a delay, a confused agent, and a lot of explaining. Here's the actual problem. TSA has not issued a specific rule for smart rings. No rule means agents make individual judgment calls, and those calls are completely unpredictable. Safest move, declare it proactively before you reach the scanner. 2 seconds, removes all uncertainty. Ray-Ban Meta glasses are creating a genuine gray area at TSA checkpoints right now. TSA policy says photography at checkpoints is actively discouraged. Smart glasses with always-on cameras make that policy messy. Some airports are now asking passengers to power them off entirely before screening. Here's what most people don't know. TSA can ask you to stop recording, but they cannot legally confiscate your glasses just for wearing them. Most passengers don't know that line exists, so they hand them over before they even need to. Power them off before the checkpoint. Your Fitbit, Garmin, or Whoop is permitted. No drama there. But here's the angle most people miss. Bluetooth-paired devices broadcast a pairing signal that is visible to scanning equipment. Your tracker is essentially announcing itself and its paired device ID as you walk through. This doesn't mean TSA is monitoring your data, but that signal can contribute to an anomaly flag on newer equipment. If this concerns you, turn off Bluetooth pairing before you reach the checkpoint. Simple fix. Apple Watch Series 8, 9, and Ultra models have increasingly sensitive fall detection, and that sensitivity is creating a very specific problem at security. When your watch gets jostled in a bin, the motion sensors can misread that movement as a fall. Fall detection fires. Your watch calls emergency services automatically, and you don't find out until a 911 dispatcher is calling you back at the gate. The fix: before dropping your watch in a bin, go to Settings, then Emergency SOS. and temporarily disable fall detection. Turn it back on once you're through, under 30 seconds. In January 2026, the FAA tightened lithium battery rules. The change that affects most travelers isn't about the wearable itself, it's about the power bank you carry to charge it. New rules: power banks must be in carry-on only, never checked. They must be turned off during flight, not just idle, actually off. And they cannot be actively charging a device during certain flight phases. Most wearables fall well under the 100 watt-hour limit. But if you're carrying a larger power bank, check that rating before you pack. Highest stakes rule on this list, saving the most important for last. Insulin pumps like Omnipod 5, Tandem T, Slim, Medtronic 780G fall under the same rule as CGMs. They should not go through AIT scanners or X-ray. Manufacturer warnings are direct and clear. What's changed recently? The rise of combination CGM and pump systems means more travelers are managing two restricted devices in one, and most don't know either restriction applies. Same solution as rule number 1. Request alternate screening before you reach the scanner. Tell the agent you're wearing an insulin pump. The protocol exists, but you have to ask for it. TSA won't offer it. The fine print warns you. The protection is there. You just have to know to use it.
Number 1 is the most confiscated item in airport history, the power bank. You toss it in your checked bag because it's heavy. Big mistake. Lithium-ion batteries are prone to thermal runaway, meaning they catch fire. If that happens in the cargo hold, the plane goes down. If it charges your phone without a wall outlet, it must go in your carry-on. And check the label. It must be under 100 watt-hours, or TSA will seize it right at the checkpoint. Ladies, listen up. Those fancy new cordless straighteners that run on butane cartridges? TSA hates them. The butane is a pressurized gas. If you put this in a checked bag, it is treated as a hazardous explosive. You can bring one in your carry-on, but it must have a safety cover over the heating element. If you pack a spare butane refill, confiscate it immediately, no exceptions. Seniors love these for cold flights, but they are a trap. The vest itself is just fabric, but the battery pack inside is pure lithium. I see people fold the vest and check it, forgetting the battery is still zipped in the pocket. You can check the vest, but you must unplug and remove the battery and carry it with you in the cabin. Do not leave it connected. So, if you bought a suitcase with a built-in charger or GPS tracker, you really need to be careful. If that battery doesn't pop out, then, well, that bag is not flying. Airlines are stricter than ever about non-removable batteries in 2026. You must be able to eject the battery with just one finger. And if you're forced to gate check your carry-on, you have to rip that battery out before handing it over. If it's stuck, the bag stays behind. These are super popular for anyone with arthritis or poor circulation. But, unlike the old shake-to-activate packets, the electric ones are actually high-density batteries. You need to treat these exactly like a cell phone. They live in your carry-on. Never, ever check them. Now, let's talk about medical gear. Your CPAP machine is expensive, so you carry it on. But what about the spare battery for the flight? Spare medical batteries often exceed the normal size limits. You are allowed to bring them, but they must be in your carry-on and protected from short-circuiting. Use electrical tape over the terminals or keep them in their original box. Never check a loose medical battery. If you use old-school zinc air batteries with the sticker tabs, you can pack those anywhere. But the new rechargeable hearing aid cases? Those have lithium batteries inside the charging case itself. The hearing aids are in your ears, but the charger case must go in your carry-on, not your checked luggage. This is critical. You cannot check a battery-powered POC. The pressure changes in the cargo hold can affect the device, and the batteries are a fire risk. Bring it on board, and ensure you have enough battery life for 150% of the flight duration. Airlines require that buffer in case of delays. This is the most complex rule in travel. If you have a collapsible electric scooter or wheelchair, you cannot just fold it and hand it to the baggage handler. You usually need to disconnect the battery and bring the battery into the cabin with you. The frame goes under. The power source stays with you. check with your airline 48 hours in advance. Just like the CPAP, the tabletop plug-in nebulizers are fine in checked bags. But the portable, handheld ones with built-in batteries, carry on only. If it has a battery you can't see, assume it's dangerous. This one isn't about fire, it's about panic. If your toothbrush turns on inside your checked bag, the vibration sets off alarms. Baggage handlers think it's an improvised explosive device. They will open your bag and tear it apart to find the noise. Tape the power button down or use a hard travel case. Don't let it buzz. Same logic here. A buzzing bag is a suspicious bag. Engage the travel lock if your razor has one. If not, put it in your carry-on so you can prove what it is if it starts making noise. You might think, I'll just read my Kindle at the hotel, so you check it. Don't. Tablets have large, flat batteries that are easily punctured if a heavy suitcase lands on top of them. A punctured battery means a fire. All screens stay in the cabin. It keeps them safe from theft and crushing. There is a huge rumor that Lufthansa and other airlines banned AirTags. They are allowed. The battery inside an AirTag contains only 0.3 grams of lithium. That is well below the danger threshold. You can keep them in your checked luggage to track your bags. They are safe. Finally, the laptop. Sometimes you have to check it because your carry-on is full. If you check it while it's in sleep mode, it can wake up, overheat, and ignite the clothes around it. If you absolutely must check a laptop, power it down completely. Not sleep. Not hibernate. Off.
Once considered stylish and organized, those little leather passport covers are now more of a hassle than a help. TSA officers require you to remove your passport every single time you go through security. That means unzipping, unfolding, fumbling, and slowing down the line every time. What to do instead? Keep your passport easily accessible in a jacket or bag pocket just for the security line. Once you're through, move it to a secure zipped inner pocket or travel pouch. And always snap a photo of your passport's info page. Store it securely on your phone in case of loss or theft abroad. Your big everyday wallet doesn't belong on international trips. It's bulky, full of unused cards, and a goldmine for digital pickpockets. Modern thieves can skim credit cards right through your purse or pocket. What to pack instead? A minimalist RFID blocking travel wallet with only the essentials: one credit card, your ID, and a backup. The smaller your wallet, the safer and easier it is to manage on the move. If you've been using the same power bank since 2018, it's time to retire it. Older models can overheat and even pose fire risks mid-flight. That's why airlines ban them from checked luggage. Upgrade tip: modern chargers now include built-in safety sensors that regulate temperature. Brands like Anchor and Belkin have models with automatic shut-off features, small, powerful, and safe to carry on board. So, those soft duffel bags that hang from your shoulder might look adventurous. Yeah, they really do. But after like 3 terminals and 2 layovers, they'll totally destroy your back. Even those so-called crossbody duffels are just awkward to carry, especially when you're rushing through airports. Here's a smart swap. Use a rolling duffel or a compact spinner backpack. They just glide effortlessly through terminals, fit overhead, and honestly, they'll save your shoulders from some serious strain. If your suitcase still has just 2 wheels, you'll notice the difference instantly. Dragging it behind you through those long airport corridors is, well, pretty inefficient and exhausting. So, upgrade to a 4-wheeled spinner suitcase. You can push it upright, navigate narrow aisles, and just glide into restrooms or cafes without wrestling your luggage through tight spaces. It's honestly one of those upgrades you'll never regret. Big, bulky toiletry kits are a nightmare for modern travelers. They take up like half your suitcase and make you pack way more than you actually need. The smarter move? Use modular pouches or stackable travel kits. Just separate your liquids, skincare, and grooming tools into smaller sections that fit right inside your carry-on. It's lighter, more flexible, and hey, TSA loves it. Alright folks, packing shoes for, every situation is one of the oldest travel mistakes in the book. Heavy sneakers and boots, well, they waste valuable luggage space and add weight that airlines just love to charge for. So try this instead. Wear your bulkiest pair on the plane and pack one lightweight pair for walking. And hey, if you need sneakers, get waterproof travel shoes with removable insoles. They're compact, comfortable, and can handle almost any destination. They might look cozy, but ponchos are a nightmare inside airplane cabins. They snag on armrests, fall into neighboring seats, and make bathroom breaks way too complicated. A better choice? A fitted sweater or travel wrap that keeps you warm without getting tangled. Cashmere or merino wool is ideal. Soft, breathable, and never bulky. So the old inflatable neck pillows are officially retired. They deflate mid-flight, lose shape, and make sleeping upright nearly impossible. Here's the modern fix. Use a structured travel pillow with built-in chin or side support. The best ones fold flat or clip to your carry-on handle, saving space while keeping your head supported the entire flight. So, those bulky converter blocks you plug into adapters? Yeah, they're pretty outdated. They're heavy, inefficient, and honestly unnecessary for most modern electronics these days. Instead, what you should do is buy dual voltage devices like curling irons, shavers, and laptop chargers. Then, just pack one simple plug adapter that matches your destination. It's lighter, safer, and, way less frustrating. Traditional wired or over-ear headphones take up too much space and, honestly, tangle way too easily. They also make it harder to move freely during long-haul flights, which is just not ideal. Better upgrade. Use wireless earbuds with noise cancellation and a short safety tether. They save space, reduce clutter, and still block out crying babies and engine noise. They might feel safe, but hidden money belts are awkward, slow, and honestly pretty obvious to pickpockets. The moment you dig under your clothes for cash, you're signaling exactly where your valuables are. Travel smarter. Use a slash-resistant crossbody bag with a small tracker inside, like a tile or AirTag. Keep one card in your wallet, one in your hotel safe, and one in your bag. You'll stay safer and move faster. If you've ever said, "I might need this," you probably don't. Extra chargers, backup sweaters, 3 pairs of headphones, these just-in-case items fill your suitcase and, honestly, empty your patience. Every pound matters. Pack for the trip you're actually taking, not the one you're imagining.
Your next airport mistake could get you searched, flagged, or even banned from flying. TSA is watching your every move, and if you make just one of these 7 mistakes, you could be stopped on the spot. Most travelers have no idea they're doing these things until it's too late. So in this video, I'll show you what really gets you flagged, why TSA secretly watches some people, and how to avoid losing hundreds in surprise fees. Before we start the video, please subscribe to my channel. With this, you are helping me grow and make even greater videos for you guys. Alright, let's kick this off with a big one. Banned items. You'd think it's obvious, right? But you wouldn't believe the crazy stuff people try to sneak past TSA. And no, we're not just talking about the Hollywood stuff like guns or grenades. Some of the worst offenders are actually normal, everyday items that you probably have in your bag right now. Take a metal water bottle. Sounds harmless, but to an X-ray scanner, it could look like a pipe bomb. Seriously, save yourself the headache. Ditch the drama before you even get to the line. And let's not forget the classic airport villain, liquids. TSA's got zero chill about that stuff. Just remember the golden rule. 311, 3.4 ounces per container, 3.4 ounces per container, and only 1 bag per person. Easy, right? But break the rule and you'll be that person, unpacking shampoo in front of a line of 40 angry travelers. So here's the deal. Before you fly, just check the TSA banned items list. It's always changing. Stay smart, stay cleared. So your bags are packed. But wait, before you leave, ask yourself one thing. What are you wearing to the airport? Because dressing like you're climbing Everest might save space in your luggage, but it's gonna slow you down at TSA big time. The truth is, your outfit can make or break your airport experience. It's not just about style, it's about comfort, speed, and getting through security without a hassle. Let's start with the worst offender. Heavy boots, great for hiking, terrible for TSA. They take forever to remove, and they'll 100% set off the scanner. And ditch the metal. Belts, big watches, jewelry. Leave them in your carry-on or at home. Layering up to save space. That'll just slow you down even more. Security hates digging through 4 layers, and so will you. Planes can get cold, sure, but one light sweatshirt you can take off is all you need. Dress smart, fly smooth. You'll thank yourself when you're breezing through security while everyone else is unpacking their wardrobe. We've talked about what you pack and what you wear. But here's something travelers totally overlook. How you act. Yep, your attitude at the airport could be the reason you get flagged, or breeze right through. Look anxious, act shady, and they'll zero in on you. Sure, airports are stressful. Crowds, lines, security everywhere. But if you're fidgeting and sweating like you've got something to hide, they'll assume you do. So here's the rule. Stay chill, stay calm. Don't act like you're in an action movie. And for the love of travel, don't make jokes about bombs or weapons. Yes, people still do that. And yes, it goes badly every time. Next up, eye contact. Too little, you look sketchy. Too much, you look aggressive. The sweet spot? Just a quick, confident glance. It says, I'm normal, I'm fine, I've got nothing to hide. Bottom line, act natural, be polite, follow the rules. The more relaxed you seem, the less likely TSA is to bother you. Let's be honest, we all love our gadgets. Phones, tablets, laptops, headphones. But at the airport, less is more. The more tech you carry, the more time you'll waste unpacking it all at security. A backpack full of electronics? It's slow, awkward, and way more likely to get damaged or stolen. Each device needs its own bin. You'll be holding up the line while juggling laptops and chargers like it's a tech circus. And TSA agents? They notice. Too many gadgets can look suspicious, especially if you're only on a short trip. Stick to the essentials. One phone, maybe a tablet, and one laptop max if you actually need it. And make sure everything's charged and ready to go. A dead battery could get your gear flagged or even searched. Sometimes TSA will ask you to turn on your laptop or phone to prove it's legit. Be ready or get ready to explain. So here's the hack. Pack light. Power up. The less tech you bring, the smoother your trip will be.